I work for a corporate company and I'm starting to hate it. Hey Valkyries, welcome to another episode. I don't know how you feel, but I feel kind of disgusted. I work for a corporate company. It's huge with multiple sites, and I work at one of those. And normally that doesn't really impact me because, I don't know, I'm so focused and hands-on with the work, like the core of the company, the stuff that actually is the whole purpose of the company, that I'm so focused on that and so connected with that. I don't know, the corporate part has always just been a factor that's just been there. And a lot of the time it's been great because I get great benefits, we have a great Christmas party. Within the last 2 weeks, I've been talking to a lot of the people upstairs. And all of a sudden it was like a slap in the face. It was like a reminder of what corporate is. Oh my gosh. As much as I'm hands-on and directly connected to what our company's about, they are disconnected. They're upstairs. They're not seeing what we're doing. They're not hearing things from their employees. There's so much that's not going up the line, and they're so disconnected from what matters. And I went to talk to them about how we can best support our team and what's going on. And they were getting so distracted and mixed up and not focusing on actual priorities because they're so disconnected. That doesn't seem like what's important to them. Client names and numbers and profit margins and how the person above them is going to receive it and this, that, and the other thing is all that they care about. And I'm like, guys, did you know that if you take care of your people down here, it filters through the company and you make more money up here? But that isn't how they think, and it's not really their fault. It's just the corporate system. So they're not thinking about the work. They're thinking about profit margins and salaries and all this different stuff that is important, but it's also super disconnected. And I was so frustrated. I was getting so frustrated and disgusted. I'm like, hey, I care about what's going on. Can we work together? And they were like, over here and over here. And I'm like, no, come here, right here. And it was just, it was so painful. It was so painful. And I was just, that plus some other societal things have been pushing me away from that whole life and mentality and the stress and the nobody cares about the employees and So I want to go out into the woods. I want to put some distance between me and mass groups of people. I want to be surrounded by the environment, organic nature, real earth, real energy, positive energy, clean energy. The tranquility of going out into the forest, being surrounded by nature. The inorganic rocks and dirt mixed with the organic, all the moss, the leaves, the trees, the animals. Listening to birds chirp, even insects. Some I prefer more than others, some I really have a problem with spiders. But it's all, it makes my soul feel so much better. I feel free out here in the woods. I can be whoever I really want to be out here. The second you go back into society, all those constraints and rules and manners and niceties, all so that people who aren't willing to broaden their minds or hear something they don't like or talk about anything but the game, so that they don't become uncomfortable. I think that's part of what created such a feeling of what is creating such a feeling of discontentment and that's pushing me out here is that out here the trees don't expect me to be a certain way. Other than not cut them down. The animals care more about survival and doing their thing than what words I'm saying or how I'm saying it or how I dress today. I mean, I'm actually really good at that stuff. Playing the part. I'm an introvert with extroverted tendencies. I've learned really well how to blend in. And it's exhausting. Oh my gosh, it is so freaking exhausting. Oh, do these shoes match with this blouse? If I wear this shirt, is the V-neck is it too low? Does it make me appear presumptuous? Is it gonna give the wrong impression? Because especially as a woman, it's not only potentially impolite, but dangerous to give the wrong impression. Things like that I have to think of all the freaking time, that when you just come out here, it's so quiet. The air is so much cleaner, free. I feel like my chest expands so much more with each breath, and it fills with the purity that the trees are able to make for us. I mean, what a miracle trees are. They can take in the pollution and the toxins, and to a certain degree, depending on the tree, they spit back out pure, clean air. It is so good for our bodies and our mind. Being out here, the energy, it's so much calmer, which I'm so in tune with as an introvert. And if any of you are introverts too, I bet you can feel it when you go into your corporate building and there are a lot of people. It feels like the air is buzzing. No one's come to talk to you yet. No one needs anything from you yet, and it's still buzzing because there's so many people. There's so much hyped up energy because everyone there is like mentally freaking out about this meeting I have at 10 o'clock. Are they gonna think this? How do I phrase things so that they don't misunderstand me? How that I can get what I want? Am I dressed okay? Who do I have to please today? How, all this hype, this stress, this and it's all vibrating in the air. All this energy, and you put out. We don't have echolocation or anything like that, but you still are, your body can sense the energy. When you come out here, all of that just calms down, drifts away, becomes so peaceful. And then it centers your brain in your peace. Freedom out here. It just sounds so much better. Things like homesteading or even like tiny cabins out in the woods and having my own garden, growing my own food, knowing that my hands touched the earth, grew the food I was going to eat, and that no toxins or chemicals were added. I could ensure that it wasn't tampered with, that I keep saying that word pure, but I really feel like it's just getting back down to basics. Basics, without all the hype, without all the, I don't know. You know what I mean. Fill in the blank here. Getting back to basics. Even growing medicines things that are sustainable. You use them and regrow them. Not just blindly consuming. And just getting away from so many people, grow the food I want to grow. Without judgment from the dude next door. Or whatever. But the biggest thing would be the freedom. Can you imagine? Just imagine waking up in the morning when you want to wake up. Not when somebody else tells you to wake up so that you can get to work to build their dream. Waking up when you want to wake up. Wearing what you want to wear. And doing with your day what you want to do. I'm so done stressing myself out for somebody else's dream. I'm done. Out here. It's freedom. Peace. Simplicity. Calmness of mind. I'm the kind of person that my mind is running full steam, like 24/7. And sometimes it's just like a lot, and I'm like, please shut up, please shut up, please shut up, and I can't just turn it off. And there are so many studies linked to like technology, but also your work environment. It's the buzzing. It goes back to the buzzing. So-and-so needs this from me. So-and-so needs this. I have a meeting next week. Project, deadlines. Stress. I want to go out here. I want to spend my time out here. This is the reality I choose. This is what I want. Now just figure out how. Make it all work. Let me know if you love the woods too. Would you ever think of coming out here? Do you like to hike? Do you want to live out here? Let me know in the comments below. Bye, guys.